How much attention do you pay to your most important relationship? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 211, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. What is your most important relationship? Many answer their spouse or their children. However, the most valuable relationship you have now and will ever have is the one you have with yourself. Next, I'll ask you, how much time do you spend cultivating and strengthening it? First, most people don't even think of that as a separate or important relationship. And secondly, very few people spend much time on it. But I do all this self-help or self-growth stuff, Terry. You're screaming as you fold your arms and pout. Well, is that really working on a relationship? Yes, it's important because it indicates you want to learn more to help you grow. But it's like sending your kids to school during the pandemic. They sat in front of the computer screen and listened to all that was said to them on Zoom. There wasn't any interaction with other kids, so your child may become extremely knowledgeable about the subjects they study, but can they be a functional part of humanity? That requires interaction with others to really succeed in life. If they don't know how to talk to others, read others' emotions, or even help others, how far will they get? The same goes for yourself. If you just cram more knowledge into your brain about what you should do or be, do you really know anything about what's going on inside of you? Do you know why you're so stressed about certain things, or why you have certain fears? Do you even know about your fears? What parts of you have strength, and what have weaknesses? The most important examination you can ever do is to look at what you're made of and where all of that comes from. Once you're aware of everything that's part of your makeup, you can decide what needs to change and how. Listing all of that will then lead you to defining the steps you can take for each of those changes to occur. You also have to get rid of comparison. As Tim told us last week, don't compare your everyday life to someone else's highlight reel. I love that. Comparison is the thief of joy. We've heard that all along too. It can take something that might cause you to be happy and turn it into a big downer. I was the last finisher at Vol State this year, but instead of being happy I finished in time, despite my difficulties, I could have concentrated on the fact that everyone finished ahead of me, so they must be better than me. I could plummet from joy to despair as quickly as you can reach the bottom when you're coasting along nice and happy on the river and all of a sudden go over the edge of a waterfall. Why do that to ourselves? I wasn't doing that comparison, but I was dwelling on all the other stuff that went wrong, until I started to list both the blessings that each thing brought as well as the lessons I've learned from it all. That is developing a friendship with myself. I can't just condemn myself or fictitiously buoy myself up. A good friend will be supportive while also telling you the truth in as gentle a way as possible. Why not treat yourself as you would any friend?